These two crack me up. As you guys know, I've been letting them spend the night out with their mom because I'm not milking their mom anymore. And then I stall them up to make sure that everybody gets their fair amount of food. And the little crazies, they act like they haven't seen her all night. No tail wags today, girls? Ah, thank you. Little cuties. You're a good mama. Hopefully you're going to raise two girls that are going to be good mamas. And we'll get rid of like 90% of our goats because they'll be able to support the milk load. Unless our soap business explodes. Hi. And finally, last but not least, Miss Cookie. I'm not super happy with. I'm not super sad about. She is getting up and drinking, which is good. I am giving her grass and hay, and then she has her own little hotel space here where she eats her breakfast without being bothered. I'll get your side spot right there. But I am concerned that we're not making progress, so I don't know, guys. I've got to cut her off the pain pills, though. Just too much meloxicam for too long can do kidney damage. And if she does have kidney function issues based on her, what we think is potentially retaining water, and if that's based on kidney function, then we definitely don't want to keep her on the meloxicam for too long. She should be through the pain phase of the meningeal. It's when you're killing all the little bugs and they're just dying and getting flushed out of the bloodstream that she can experience a lot of pain from swelling and everything involved with that. And that's why the pain meds are important. Just some anti-inflammatory and some pain meds for discomfort. So we're through the meds. I think I'm gonna start weaning her off of the pain pills and go from there. What is up, guys, and welcome back. Hi, Miss Cookie. Good morning. Good morning. What's up with the rest of you band of rebels? What's up, guys? Get in the Etsy shop if you want. Plenty of soap out there. Just hanging out. What do we got going on over here? Cuteness. Oh, we got a full on. She full asleep, mama. She's like head back asleep. Aw, there you are. Etsy link is in the description below. Thank you, Cassandra, for sending us a new tube of Replimon gel. Appreciate that. I shot some video yesterday, guys. Really not a lot going on around here right now. There's a whole bunch of everything and a lot of nothing going on. So just try to piece some stuff together for you guys so you can see the babies. Keep in mind that Tic Tac is the first goat that is due, and her due date is May 19th. I was working on the tractor yesterday, shot a little bit of video, got rained out, moved it to the inside, and basically just stopped shooting video so I could just get done. We ended up with almost 5 inches of rain yesterday, somewhere between high 3 and high 4 inches of rain yesterday. Just for the record, we were already above the whole month of May. We should get about 5 inches of rain. It's like 4.99 or 4.96 inches of rain for the entire month of May. We were already beyond that in the first 5 days. Hi. Good morning. Hi. Hi, kitty cat baby. What are you doing? Good morning. Good morning, Frosty Mom. Oh, goodness. You were getting a good sleep on, huh? So I'm going to just show you the rest of what I shot yesterday, which is more of what I'm doing now, which is just walking around chit-chatting. And we'll see you on Sunday. Okay, Mr. President, don't play with it. It's not a toy. Now, I wouldn't normally video some clouds, but they are moving the wrong direction. Clouds come from the southwest, basically this way, or almost straight out of the west, or out of the northwest. Those are coming out of the southeast. The reason that's happening is because we have another low pressure circling over us and two more coming at us. And it's going to hit us, what already hit us once, and it's going to kind of, as it kind of circles past us a little bit, it's going to draw some clouds back the other way, which is what you're seeing now. But it's supposed to rain today, which it did, tomorrow, and Wednesday. Good times. I'm just standing here recording. Teen boys, teen girls doing what they do. Just getting ready to record. Look, in heat. Got some youngsters on her. And Mr. President didn't even have the stay in the area. Pooped. My foot was right here. See that? Pooped right in my boot. It is steamy, y'all. It is steamy. Oof, humidity's at like 90%. Gonna rain. I'm gonna try to get the tractor fixed today. No idea what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, how to fix it. We'll just guess our way through it. You pooped in my boot, bro. No remorse? What are you doing? You trying to scratch your tummy on the... You need a good belly scratch? There's a mineral bin under there. I prefer you not scratch your giblets on the mineral bin. Nobody wants to eat out of that after you give it a once-over. You're very handsome. This one... We're showing no progress. We are eating today. Hey, get out. You especially get out. I don't know. She developed... Goodness. She kind of developed a bit of a nasty, very congested, deep lung cough. I mean, we hit her with a lot of drugs over a long period of time, and that'll knock out all the worms and stuff. But if she's got anything else going on, then the immune system gets down, and so she developed a pretty nasty cough. I don't know how else to explain it other than very congested. I would like to sit down in front of her, but if I crouch, you know, all the ladies, they like, hey, it's the guy who likes to pet us. They're gonna bum rush me. So we started her on penicillin G, which is a 5-day course, and she's had 4 days. I've not really heard her having any cough issues, so that's good. Her eyes look good. She has been moving around, as you guys saw in the last video. She's been... Is that your cud? Look at that. It's like chew tobacco, chew tobacco, chew tobacco. Spit. You guys have seen a few times I've come over here, and she's been in that stall, that stall, that stall, and that stall. And she's doing that on her own. Now, what I'm hoping is that she was going to start migrating outside. I've been kind of tough love on her, and I withheld food for a day just to try to make her get up and go out, but she didn't. And then I caved and started giving her food again. I'm not trying to enable her to just lay there. So, I don't know. That's kind of where we are with Miss Cookie. Something is making a comeback. Oh, and I think y'all are going to be very happy. 4 weeks from now, it'll be in the shop. And I don't really have a lot going on, guys. just checking in on the babies. Friday, we have to go to, you guys know we buy our bulk coconut oil and our bulk lye from Bulk Apothecary. And that's a day trip. It's about $100 worth of travel. But if we do delivery, it's almost $400. It's just shy of $400. So it's worth the time and effort and gas money to go pick it up ourselves. So that's what we're going to be doing. And then we have the real show kickoff season is this Friday. We will be at Delaware Arts Festival in Delaware, Ohio. Just show up in Delaware, Ohio. You can't miss it. The entire main street is blocked off. We'll be down by the food truck. So if you're trying to find us, just ask where the food trucks are and you'll run into us. So that's kind of this week. I'm spending we just came off of the Father's Day launch on Etsy. So we burned through a lot of wrapped soap. If you guys don't know, we hand wrap and hand string all of our own products ourselves in-house. We print the labels, cut the labels, wrap the soap, string the soap. That's just the way we feel it's best for us to do. At this time, if at a point we get so big that we can order pre-made labels, I will probably do that just to save time. So I'm going to be spending this week, basically, I made a bunch of soap that I talked about. I'll show you guys in a minute. I'll show you in a minute. I made a bunch of that this week, and then I have to make some coffee soap, and then I have to work on H's baby that she has coming for late summer. You guys will absolutely love the fragrance. I already did. She designed it one way and I made a batch, and neither of us were like totally happy with it. So she's kind of redesigned it a little bit, and I'm going to do another test batch today. See what that does. I'm going to have to end up mowing again, which I hate. But with the amount of rain and just beautiful, beautiful warm weather that we've had, I will never complain about heat again, y'all. After last winter, that could have been my last winter in Ohio. That could have been my last winter in my life. I'd be happy with that. It gets hot here, but I'll try not to complain about the heat because I hate the cold worse. Get her done, Miss Journey. So that's it for this. Really just keeping an eye on Miss Cookie, making sure she's well fed, well cared for as best I can, keeping dry hay under. You can see she'll get in a waller and she'll dig down a little bit, and I'll just kick some dry hay back over top of that. Make sure she's laying on nice dry ground if she's choosing to lay. And then go make some soap, wrap some soap, and I'm going to try to get the tractor fixed today because H bought some raised plant beds. She's already got all of her plants. Not many, just enough for the two of us. A bunch of tomatoes, a bunch of cherry tomatoes, not regular cherry tomatoes. If you guys are interested, probably the best, I don't even know if it's classified as a cherry tomato, but probably the very best cherry tomato I've ever had in my life. And it's the only one we plant since we found them. It's called a Brad's, B-R-A-D-S, Atomic Grape. Brad's Atomic Grape. She planted a bunch of green peppers, a few kinds of tomatoes, some other stuff. So I'm trying to get those built for her. I built them on Mother's Day. I kind of lost the footage. I was going to show you guys me building them, but you can just see them the way they are. Okay, I had this whole wagon full. Hi, chicken. But it is not going to go very far in this. That is very large. And so I need to get the tractor up and running. It's been kicking my butt. I need to get that up and running so I can move a lot of dirt quickly to get those filled by May 15th. Our official last frost date around here is May 15th. So we don't plan anything outside before that. What are you doing? Are you in a mood today? Are you in a mood like I can pet you? What do you think? I know you'll sniff me, but will you let me pet you? Do you not like the way I smell? Oh, you're gonna nibble? Okay. Can I just pet you a little bit? Why don't you like me? I'm encroaching. I know. Can I get your... You're a weenie. That's okay. All right. It's that kind of day, girls. Maybe go munch some grass and then come lay on the porch and hope for a nice breeze. Y'all better get out before the rain gets here so you can get your tummies full. That's why I don't like feeding hay this time of year. Usually cut off hay after kidding, but with the whole kidding situation this year, we're now mid-May and we'll be probably needing to feed hay until mid-June or late June. Obviously, with their health, with them getting ready to kid, they need just a constant flow of food going in. So I'm actually going to end up, because of the entire situation that occurred, we're down to our last bale and it's almost gone, so I'm going to have to buy another one. And I'm going to play double for that. Okay, 15 minutes into this, here's the soap that's coming back. It's making a comeback. And maybe I'll slip in some tractor footage. Okay, so moving on to hydraulics. This ram, I think that's what it's called. I'm gonna give you my base knowledge for hydraulics as far as I know. Pressure goes in, something moves, pressure goes out, something moves the other way. Don't get water in your hydraulic system. That's it. That's my entire knowledge. I've never ripped a ram apart or... So I know I need to take the hoses off because that's going to be pressure. I know I need to get the coupler off the end of this and probably slide that ram out. I already bought the rings that I need to replace the seal. And yeah, we'll just wing the rest of it. Oh, this is for your protection, not mine. I don't want to get anything anywhere. I don't know how important that is, but I don't want to touch it with my oily hands or anything like that. So I have no idea what I'm doing, guys. Keep that in mind. Pretty sure these aren't the parts that belong in there. They'll work. They're just to hold the pen from sliding out, so... That's doing all the work. That pin, that little bolt they have in there is just to keep this from coming out. I think that's wear and tear. I don't think that's actually... Oh no, that's designed to be there. So that's a grease fitting. So you force your grease in here and it comes out here. See that little nub? So I don't see any rings, gaskets, or seals down in this part. So assuming they're all in the end here. So you got a ring here, one here, one here, and you have one here and one here. And these all have to work. This one's for pressurizing the pump back and forth. And then this one is for keeping all the fluid in. I'm gonna take this end off here to make sure there aren't any gaskets inside that slider. That's the one. So there are a couple gaskets down inside here. And if I put my money on it, I'm guessing that is probably where it's leaking from, because it was coming out around the shaft. So my guess is that these are the bad ones in here. There's a green one right in here, and that thing is just chewed up to no end. Okay, so I took this out. I think this was the main leaker. You can see how bad it's chewed up right there. Well, I mean, it's just falling apart. So that'll get replaced with this one. Okay, so for this guy, it's got a big O-ring here, which I already replaced. And since I have no idea what I'm doing, I'm paying very close attention to how it goes back, how it came apart. And so there was this little flat washer on first, and then this little round one on second. So that's that. So I got the blue one inside. You can see a little bit of the blue there. 3 on the outside, 1, 2, 3. So that should be good. I have no idea how to get this out of there, or even if it'll come out. But what I don't want to do is mar it up. I think this one is supposed to go on there. So at risk of leakage, I'm gonna just let that one ride. It doesn't really look chewed up or anything. There's a couple spots. But if I go and I rip this out and I damage it, taking it out, and then I can't get this one on, well, then I'm screwed. I have no idea how you would even... It is tapered at the bottom. Yeah. I'm not gonna risk it. There's enough damaged parts that I found that that's probably fine.